This is a new modification to my build. It's interesting. Not entirely convinced. It's interesting. Damn it. Oh no. No. Hiya.
Blade of Mikola.
At least kick, they get straight to the point. Not like having whole conversations with me as if I didn't realize that they were ultimately just going to ask me for Discord connection. Twice I broke her out of waterfowl. That was beginning. I'm well, how are you? Ouch. Yeah. Right now, just Elden Ring. My stream's going mighty okay. I am not, however, looking for any artwork or looking to sample anybody's stuff. I'm not interested in any of that, nor connecting on Instagram or on Discord. Alright. I have to go. Actually, so what's funny about what you're saying, you're not wrong. I just want to be clear. You're not wrong. Taylu is actually very low hit point. There is a mechanic that's happening here which makes your statement still fully reasonable. But Taylu is a low hit point summons. He has super high damage reduction, which is why every other thing that I summon takes like a ton of heals to get them up to full. But Taylu, I can heal him to full in like 2 casts. It's the damage reduction that makes him viable for most fights. I've won this fight with him before. I'm playing with melee builds instead of caster, and as a result, my DPS is much lower than it normally would be. So this is actually just a process of me playing around with some stuff that I've seen online. I'm actually not even wearing the armor that would normally go with the this build, so my damage output's actually slightly low, even about 12% lower than it should be. In any case, the comment's totally valid. You're not wrong. I had Tish, and the problem is that she's just grinding Tish down in phase 1, and I could probably summon Tish for phase 2, but basically the same thing happens. What's interesting that I've never seen before, at least I never noticed before, this build broke her waterfowl twice, and I'd never seen that happen before. She goes up to do it, and then I don't even know what I did, but I basically knocked her out of waterfowl without knocking her down onto her back, which is just sort of a curious thing. Yeah, I was surprised. I just hadn't seen it, and it happened once, and I just thought it was a fluke, right? And then it happened again. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I generally, the first time I beat her was with Rivers of Blood back when it was still stupid. The very early on. I haven't tried to bleed build her again. I've been using, my build had been using the Helis. Where is it? Been using the Bloody Helis, but it was really just sort of a walk in and kind of keep your shield up and just smash in. This one's a little bit more proactive, but I'm not entirely convinced that it's the best solution. Yeah, this is just, I'm playing around with what are supposed to be, best of. Easiest time that I had fighting her, I one-shot her in New Game Plus, and I did it with Magma caster build. I walked in there thinking, let's see how this works, and yeah, it's every time I've done it, I've had different varying results. I think this one's very interesting. I may even go Marionette Soldiers, at least for one pass. This has the drawback that there are two things to heal her, but the flip side is they're constantly shooting her. Actually, they were doing okay on her. The problem is that I will switch to, like, I'll put one of the bigger archers down there, not Latania, but I'll put down, Oga, the archer, and as soon as she gets close, he switches to sword and just chases her around. And what I really want is for him just to keep up with that archer. I wonder... I actually took... Previous playthrough, I was... I just remembered, there's actually another... summons. Hold on. That little imp dude. I gotta try. We have to try the big mouth imp. Inquiring minds want to know. I'm liking that part. Ah! Ah. Oh no! Oh no, she broke it! Oh no! Ah! I gotta admit, the little dude's impressive in this fight. I gotta admit, that's very... Oop! I don't have my shield on. Oh! I, dude, the guy with the cannon. I was not expecting that was actually going to be where it was. That was pretty funny. That could be a fluke, right? So I'm going to play with that guy again. But that's pretty funny. Yeah, it's pretty funny. I got to admit, it's the knockdown, man. Yeah, I ran second phase all wrong. I keep doing that. See if I can't get it right this time. So this. That little guy, man, he's vicious. I like it. You got to admit, it's got moxie. Boom! Uh-oh. Uh-oh, she's gonna kill him. Or not. Uh-oh. Oh, I got the grab. Oi. Gotta love it. Uh-oh. Aye. All right, I have a real life thing that I got to take care of, and it's going to be a few hours before I'm back. But that's pretty funny. I have not had this much fun with a fight in a while. I'm sure it'll wear off as I'm kind of getting sick of losing. But man, that little dude is really putting the screws to her. Just watching her like keep getting knocked into the wall. Oh man, that's too much. Oh, yeah, that's good stuff. Okay, listen, thank you all for sticking around. I appreciate it. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the follows. I will be back. It may not be until much later. I've managed to get a new machine, and I'm going to be doing a different setup. So got to figure that out before I'm able to do any more streaming. But hopefully the quality will be better. Anyway, be awesome. I will catch you guys the next time around, hopefully later today.